Nah, I would say Tillie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't answer.
Wait, he didn't bring them in?
No.
Damn. He's probably.
I feel like
Knocked
such a
out.
mom for what I ordered though.
Wait, I have a question though. Like, you know how like you live like in an apartment complex? So like whenever you get packages, do they ever get stolen? Or
Oh no, I just like to bring them in right away though.
What'd you order?
So there have been crickets eating my tomato leaves on my plants. So I got neem oil spray and some netting.
Wait, why didn't you go to Home Depot?
Girl.
That's so wholesome.
Because I didn't feel like leaving the house. And I have Prime, so I was like, might as well use it. I paid for it.
Okay,
Low-key.
bad.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right. And just kidding.
Oh yeah. Hello.
No.
Do the intro.
You.
Oh, man.
I can do it.
All right, Kayla, do it.
Hi guys, welcome back to Nights Like This. I'm Kayla.
I'm Kayla too.
I'm Ali.
Tillie.
Okay, so last week's episode we never got to my topic because we ran out of time. So we're gonna start with that. Why are you timing? All right. Wait, this is yours. Wait, what the hell? Wait a minute. Did my notes just delete? No. It's still here.
Damn.
It's still here.
Oh,
Okay.
it's scarier now.
So-
I was like, and cut.
I have a question.
Literally.
Do all girlfriends do this? And then I'm going to give you scenarios. You're going to tell me yes or no if you guys do this or not. Okay. Do all girlfriends ask, what's wrong? Even when nothing is wrong, just to check in.
Dude, yes. My man gets mad at me too.
I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you guys do that though? Like, why do you say what's wrong when, like, to check in? Why don't you say like, oh, is everything good? Why are you saying what's wrong? Because I will
see what you're
say,
saying.
I see, because Kayla does that to me. She'll be like, oh, what's wrong? And I'll be like, nothing. And she'll be like, well, you were staring. I'm like, yeah, I'm just staring. Like, does something need to be wrong? Like, god damn.
I think I'm just dramatic and think like I automatically assume like I don't know, like they're in a bad mood. I'm just like, what the fuck did I do? Like, what's wrong? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm an overthinker. So
Yeah,
if he
same.
like, if he's like, maybe he's playing a game or something and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm on my phone and I hear him go, I'd be like, are you okay? What's wrong?
Yeah.
Nothing. Are you sure? Yes. Well, why are you answering me like that? You
I
know?
feel like-
It kind of gets
okay.
annoying. I'm
yeah,
not
I
gonna
know. I
like,
get it. It gets
yeah.
annoying. Yeah.
I think it's more of like, you can tell already that the energy has shifted in some way, shape,
Oh,
or form.
yeah, definitely.
So you can tell, like, yeah, they might be just having a bad day, or like they might be irritated about something else, but it's also a lack of communication still on the other part of like, well, I'm just having a bad day.
Well, that's
Okay.
that's the thing. Like, if I wanted to tell you, then I would tell you like if you said, oh, how was your day? I'd be like, oh, like fine. But like when you say what's wrong, that gives like a negative like connotation. I feel
But-
like
What is wrong?
But also though,
That's
like
kinda rough
I
from
do
the
it
day.
too because I want to make sure like they're not like bothered with me.
Like, it's
Because if
something
they're not,
else.
if they're
Yeah.
bothered with me, like of course they're not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
no, okay. So when you girls say like what's wrong, nothing is wrong, right? But then when you ask me what's wrong, now I'm getting mad because I feel like you're nagging me.
Oh,
That's how I feel. That's how I
oh.
feel. All right.
So don't ask what's wrong.
Just
Just let things be
Or
wrong.
you'll be like-
Worry
or
about it later.
maybe it's the way that you say. Maybe you say instead of oh like what's wrong, like or like
Hey, is something bothering you?
no, not even that. Not even that. It's like oh like you got so quiet all of a sudden. Like why? Or like oh I feel like you're like this way. Why? Like not like what's wrong. Like damn that sounds like I don't know.
Dude, I've tried that approach before though, like to try to baby it kind of instead of be like, what's wrong? I'd be like, are you okay? Like, are you having a bad day today? He'd be like, dude, no, I'm not having a bad day today. Like, why? What's wrong with me? You know? I'm like,
Yeah.
So which one's worse? Though?
I know, like, which is worse? Like,
What
do
do
you
you
want me to
want?
baby you or do you want me to like say what's wrong? I don't know.
All right, fine.
It's a
fine.
slippery slope.
All
Either
right.
way.
Do all girlfriends keep asking, "Are you listening?" even when you're totally tuned out?
I never say that because I really don't give. If I catch on that you're like not listening to me, I'll just shut the fuck up. Honestly.
No, same. I'll just be like, well, no, that's the end of that conversation.
It's not that deep. I'll just leave and go
Well,
talk to
no,
myself.
because she'll say,
Because you turn on the wall. So
Yeah.
yeah.
because Kayla will say, "Are you listening?" And then I'm like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, "Wait, what'd you say?"
Damn, that's fake.
Oh, I get butthurt.
Do you really? Why?
I would. Because I'm like, dude, I listen to you. Like, you can't take 2 seconds out of your day to hear what I have to say.
Okay,
Dude, I've actually had an argument about that before with my man.
really.
I think it's the active listening too. Like,
I'm like, I'm putting my energy to like sit here, look at you, make sure I look attentive and I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm putting my 2 cents after you're done talking, and then I say something and then he changes the topic next sentence, and I'm like,
I wasn't done.
Dude,
like,
tell me
ow,
why.
explain.
Tell me why I do the same thing. Like, it's just like I disassociate, and then I'm like, and then
so
I go-
anyway, like,
and then
that's like,
no, that is me. I'm like, anyway, so
It just means he's a bad listener.
oh,
okay, no, because sometimes you guys be adding too much detail when it doesn't need to be there, and I'm just like, dude, get to the point. Like, get to the point. Like, they give a whole backstory,
point.
and I'm just like, what was the whole point of that?
Okay, but time out. Whenever you're talking though, do you give like a whole ass backstory and like into detail? I gotta know.
No.
no.
Is this true, Kayla?
Did you order something? Someone from Amazon delivered.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
my shirt.
Oh, okay. What were we saying?
That you're a bad listener. That?
No.
Nah,
Okay.
not
hold on.
always.
All right.
Sometimes. If it's something like a girly conversation, I feel like yes. You don't care. Girl drama, work, don't care.
Okay, fine. Do all girlfriends take forever to get ready, but act like it's the world's biggest surprise when they're late? Because my mom's like this, bro.
No, she is.
She
like that.
literally will take her time getting ready, and I'm like, we gotta be there at 5, and it's like 4:45. She's like, yeah, I'm almost ready. I'm like, all right, and then she gets mad because we'll get there, and then like our reservation's canceled or something,
She's like,
and
"Oh."
she's like, well, like I don't know, like she'll start arguing with the waiter, and I'm like, Mom, you knew we had to be here at this
Or
specific
she'll start
time.
yelling at the kids or something. Like,
She's like, you guys were taking over. I'm like, we're over here in the car already, like. Just like looking at each other like, whose fault is it? And then I'll just start making a joke. I'm like, Devin, it's your fault. Why don't you get in the car faster? And then my mom just gets mad. She's like, stupid. And I'm like,
Bro,
No, that's very accurate though.
I feel like I'm pretty self-aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know I'm late, and if I'm late, then I'm late. Like fuck it.
I have that brain where it's like, I know I have to be at bed at this time if I want to wake up at this time so I can do my makeup at this time, or, you know?
Yeah.
So I plan like backwards.
Yeah, I get that too. I feel like, I don't know. I'm usually not late, so I can't really say that. But I do know people that are like that.
when I get ready, like it doesn't take me, it takes me like 15 minutes to get ready. But that's because I don't put like makeup or anything like that.
Yeah.
And so like literally while she's getting ready, like I'll clean the whole ass house, I'll wash the
Really?
car, and like she'll still be getting ready. I'm like, dude, what the hell, bro?
Well, it just
Like,
depends if I'm doing like a full get ready, like a full like bath.
Dude,
shave,
yeah. The full
like-
get ready is hard.
Like, you know, like lashes.
It's like 3 hours at least.
So when we do the photo shoot, I already know that I got a
That's
whole
fine.
lot of time.
Mhm.
all day.
A whole lot of time. Like,
Mhm. I'm gonna tan myself so I don't look so pasty.
I'm
It's
dead.
gonna be a whole thing.
I'm gonna put in the group chat. It is a paid time. No one be late. No late.
If you're late, don't show
You're not
up.
in the
Turn around.
pictures.
For real.
I'm Anyways.
Do all girlfriends love to ask, what do you think about my outfit, but only accept compliments?
I mean, I would hope that.
Why?
What's today?
Wait, do you know that person?
Oh.
Yeah, this is our work.
They'll
Oh.
normally just text you if they need something.
They called me twice.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'm all
scared.
answer.
I'm not scheduled
No.
today, right?
No. Wait, are you scheduled today?
No, I shouldn't be.
Okay.
But I don't check it.
Imagine.
You don't check it?
Because I told them my off days.
Oh, no, they would have called you then. They're
Yeah.
probably asking if you could come in.
Oh, they probably have a bad day today then.
Yeah.
They're like, can you come rescue?
Yeah.
I think. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That scared me right now. I was like, what,
I know.
did
I
you
was
do
like, why is my phone
something? Are you
going
feeling
off?
guilty right now?
No, they'll call me too if I want to come in.
Because that shit was vibrating on this table for like a long time. So I'm like,
Nah, you're good. Oh, the question. I'll repeat it. My bad, because I already forgot. Do all girlfriends love to ask, what do you think about my outfit, but only accept compliments? Like, why do you guys say, like, what do you think about my outfit? Like, you're looking for a compliment, right? Are
You're
you
fishing for like locating.
Yeah.
You're fishing for. A
if I wait for like a couple minutes and you haven't complimented me yet, then I'll try to bring it to your attention. Like, what do you think? And then you say something bad. I'm like, yeah, fuck you too.
So you guys do it for a compliment then?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get hella butthurt if there ain't no compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, you look okay. It looks okay. It looks good.
Yeah.
Damn,
Okay.
you're not telling me I'm the most beautiful, prettiest girlfriend you've ever had in your life?
No, it's because she does that too. She'll always ask me like, "Oh, how do I look?" She's like, "Do you like it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it looks good." And then like, she's
That's
like,
it.
"Yeah, dude." And I'm like, bro, or sometimes I'll be like, dude, if it was ugly, I'd tell you it's ugly. And then,
So then, but okay. Now to counter that,
yeah.
if you know she's fishing for a compliment, then why don't you just like after all this time just fucking tell her like, dude, you look amazing. Like, why don't you hype her up?
Like, babe, let me just kiss the boots
Because
right now.
I've tried it that way, right? And then she's like,
I just laugh at her.
or she'll be like, man, I know you're messing around. I'll be like over dramatic. I'm like, oh my god, dude, like, you know?
Wow, you're like the most fucking gorgeous woman I've ever seen in my life.
And then she thinks I'm lying because I'm being too dramatic, and I'm like, see, I can never win. Either it's good or it's not. So.
But like, would you rather take her giggling or over her being mad though?
Low key, I kind of like when she's mad. So.
Oh my god, my man was in the
I like when she's mad.
He's like, she's hot when she's mad. I'm like, bitch.
Yeah.
We love the toxic.
Yeah.
You literally. So do you rage bait her just on purpose?
Sometimes. Like this morning, she got mad at me, but I didn't know. It's because okay. When someone is moving in the bed, like stretching, doesn't that signal waking up in the morning?
It can.
Okay, so she was like in bed and she was putting her arms up like as if she was stretching, and then I started tickling her armpit, and then she's like, "Bro, you just woke me up," and I was like, "Bro, you're awake, bro. Like relax, like you were waking up." Because I thought it was like a morning stretch, and I was like tickling her armpit, and then it was funny because she told me, she's like, "I was having a dream right now, and you can tell them your dream."
Oh yeah, my dream was that she was on the couch laid up with some girl talking about, oh, these are the perks of having a divorce. I said, what?
What?
Yeah, and she was like giving her advice about like how great a divorce was, and I was like, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about,
She was
bro?
about to get like, we were like low key like getting into a fight before I woke up.
And it's just funny because I tickled her, and then we had to drive to the store before like we started filming, and she was like something about like, oh, I already had like a dream, and then I woke up like low-key mad at you, so like don't piss me off. And I was like, what?
Because I was pissed off at my dream, and then she woke me up to tickling my armpit, like, and I was in a deep sleep, like dream sleep, you know.
No, because if you were in a deep sleep, you would be like on your back dead. You would not be.
I do
moving
not
if
go.
you're in a
I
deep
don't
sleep.
even sleep like that. Who sleeps like that?
Exactly. So I thought you were waking up, like stretching.
Oh,
You know.
I guess whatever.
Anyway, she says she always has dreams of me of like
Cheating?
Yeah.
Damn, you know what they say. Just kidding. Oh, I don't even know what they say.
Dreams do not come true over here. We're not Disneyland. Not kidding. Sorry. That was whack. All right.
Not the
All right.
Disneyland.
This one was kind of funny because it kind of went with the previous one, but do all girlfriends give too much detail when telling a story and then act surprised when you zone out?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like, do all girlfriends give too much detail when telling a story and then act surprised when you zone out? Because you ain't going to tell me that
We
you
kind
guys...
of just already talked about this.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It goes
Yeah.
back to the previous one. Like, why do you guys give so much backstory?
Okay, look at the reason why I do it.
Here
I
we go.
Literally had okay, look. I
Example.
had this topic with my boyfriend literally yesterday. Like I'm telling you, we had an argument about the same thing. Okay, he literally told me, "You just talk so much, and there's just so much going on. It's like ADHD, like splurt." I was like, "Bro, if I don't give you all the details, it won't make sense to you." That's why I have to
Facts.
explain it that way,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
understand where I'm getting at.
You gotta give like
Yeah.
context. You gotta give like.
Because if I tell him
preface
straight out
things.
what happened, he's gonna be like, "Okay, Anne."
Yeah.
Like,
But then it
doesn't make
makes for a
sense.
conversation because he's actually engaging. He's like, oh, okay, well, why did this happen? And then you're like, oh, it's because of this.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, well, how did that get to that? Because that's how I am. I'm like, get to the point, and then like I'll ask the questions. And then it's funny because towards the end, I'll be like, can you start from the beginning?
Every time.
Oh my
But now, because I
God.
learned how that she like calculates information, right? And so like you'll ask follow up questions, and at the can you explain it again all the way from the beginning? I'm like, bro.
That's why I fucking
Because-
splurted.
No, I know, but like that's how I do it, right? Like I'm like, okay, well, how did this happen? And then she'll tell me, I'm like, okay, well, why did that happen? How did she say it? And then I'm like, okay, like it gets me engaged at first. And I'm like, okay, now I want to hear the full story. So now tell me, because if you start telling me the whole story, I'm just like, what is? Like I need to know the end. Like those movies where it shows like the ending at the beginning and then it goes back. I like those movies.
Wait,
'Cause
so
at
you
least I
like
know how
things
it ends.
ruined for you?
Well, like okay, hold up.
Like,
She likes the endings to be.
Wait,
good.
hold up. Okay, think about it like this, right? TikTok, for example, they always get you in the first 5 seconds to hook you, and then they go back to like the beginning, and then you get to know like what happened, and it keeps you engaged.
okay.
So that's how like my mind works, anyway. Okay. Do all girlfriends give you the look when they want you to notice something without saying it outright?
The look.
I know you do. You'll look at me and you're just like, and I'm like, what?
Like in a bad way or in a good way? Both.
I feel like more so bad, but it could be good too. But like I know, like sometimes when you're just like staring at me, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, just say it. But like it would be more of like you're in a group setting and like I say something, and you're just like, and I'm like, what?
Oh,
You know what I'm
see
saying?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I personally don't.
You don't.
Mm-mm.
So if your man says something out of pocket and you're sitting there, do you tell him like, bro, or are you looking at him like, bro, did you just say that right now?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
Like
know what you
especially in a
mean.
group setting, like you don't want to be like arguing in
Allowed.
front of your like friends. So instead of like saying something right then and there, it's like a conversation you're gonna have later, and so then you just kind of give him a look like, bro, are you freaking
Dude,
dumb?
and I can't have my emotions. Like if I'm pissed in public, like that you talked about something. 'Cause I even do it to Lexi too. Whenever she be spilling some shit, I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, someone had told me in one of like the previous episodes that they could tell when you and her were beefing because you guys would just go at it.
Dude,
And
yeah,
I
I'm
would
just like,
laugh.
shut the fuck up right now, dude. I need you to stop talking. Yeah.
That's so funny. What about you? You never been in a situation like that? Like even if it's like at a family event or something, and you're just like, bro. But I
Bruh.
mean, he's really quiet too, so I'm just like,
No, he can talk though. Bro, low key, he be pissing me. He's like, he says that I overshare and that he's so self aware, but I'm like, bro.
self.
But we both side eye each other sometimes. Like we'll be like, and then later we'll talk about it. I'll be like, what? He's like, what?
I'm so weak.
He's a Libra.
Wait, he's a Libra?
Yeah, my man's a Libra.
When's his birthday?
October 6th.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I have allergies, guys.
No, I know.
You
I know,
Am I
I'm trying not to
like,
sneeze right now. The lights in my eyes, I'm like, fuck.
Dirty face.
I'm weak.
He's a Libra.
Do all girlfriends ask you to pick a place to eat and then say, I don't know when you ask for suggestions?
Yes, I'm guilty.
Really? Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Have you seen that trick on TikTok that people are doing? They're like, bro, I was going to take you to your favorite place to eat. And they're like, oh, no way. You're going to take me here? And they're like, yeah, how'd you know?
Oh, like they pretend that you're. Oh, guess where I'm taking you, babe?
Yeah.
Teppanyaki.
And then,
You're like,
yeah.
yeah, how'd you know?
Yeah.
That's actually really smart.
That is pretty. I've seen that. Yeah.
I'm weak.
What's it called? Just because, like, why do you guys say I don't know? Because, like, my mom used to do that all the time, and then he would pick somewhere, and he'd be like, I don't want that. And I'm like, he'd be, like, frustrated, and I'm like, I feel that.
I don't know. It either sounds good or it doesn't sound good. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm
Sometimes,
not-
yeah.
Sorry,
It's
go ahead.
hard to, like, pick something sometimes, and you're, like, not really wanting any specific food. It's, I don't know.
Honestly, if you say I don't know, I feel like you already know that I'm going to McDonald's, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
So you better pick a food, or otherwise that's what you getting.
I don't ever tell my man I don't know because I already know he has 2 places on rotation. So I pick the food because I'm like, bro, I'm not eating Taco Bell again.
What's the other rotation?
Huh?
What's the other rotation?
It's either Taco Bell or it was pizza for a little bit, but I think it's Wingstop now. So it's either Taco Bell or Wingstop or Taco Bell or Mina's.
Yeah, because I know for sure, like, sometimes too, like, instead of saying I don't know, I'll just basically say, like, anything but this.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there goes my segment. That's all I got.
Dang.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
I had more, but damn, I fell asleep last night.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna take a. Okay.
Well, if you
yeah. Go to yours. I feel like yours is.
Okay. Okay. So I was just wondering because I watched my neighbor. She came home at like 3:00 in the morning, and she was already parked like in her spot, and she got a DUI. She did the whole like DUI thing or whatever. And so like, can cops pull you over in your driveway? Because I've been told that they can't. Or is that like fake?
No. Well, the thing is I've had. Okay. So, from my understanding, if your key is in the ignition, yes. Because I've had a friend who was drinking and driving one night, and he was sleepy, and he had pulled over on the side of the road, and he was sleeping. The cops came up behind him to make sure he was okay, and he was just sleeping. But because his key was in the ignition, he was contemplating on driving, but he was just sleeping. He just had it in the ignition.
Yeah.
So they did a DUI test on him, and he didn't pass.
God forbid a guy wants to sleep with fucking AC on.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If your key is in the ignition, they count that as driving.
I see.
So that's one instance, and I also had the same instance where I had a cousin who was in her driveway. Same thing. Her key was in the ignition, but she was in her driveway sleeping as well, and they gave her a DUI for it, which is crazy. But yes, you can. So whenever, like, if I've ever done this, I take the key out of the ignition. Well, I will say my shit's push to start, so like it was never in the ignition.
That's true though.
They'd be like, "Where's your key fob?" I don't know.
It turned on by itself right now.
Did you see that? How I got here? In fact,
did you see that new law that basically was put into place that
driver's license?
No, you can't touch your phone at all.
Oh yeah,
which is dumb because I feel like that was enforced already.
I think it's just gotten so bad that they had to do that. Everyone's on their phone.
Like no changing music, no. Like if you're stopped at a red light, you can't be on your phone, which I normally do. Like if I'm driving and we're at a red light, dude, I'm gonna put it on, like, you know, texting, whatever. Wait, do you guys?
What, text and drive?
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't function.
I can't do that. I have this like text thing. My phone knows when I drive, so if someone texts me while I'm driving so I don't get distracted, it sends them an automated text for me.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
So
actually
if you text me when I'm driving, it'll be like, Kayla's driving right now, she'll get back to you.
Oh, that's a thing that I have on before. I think that's something you add on to it, no?
Mm-hmm. It's a focus
You
thing.
text and drive all the time, bro. I hate it.
I do not.
Allegedly.
I do the Siri. I'll be like, da, 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 da.
Oh, you're like, hey Siri, can you send this to?
Yeah, well, because I have the Apple CarPlay, so you could just click on the message and read it to you.
I can't even do that. I don't like how it reads it to me.
I don't like how it formats it when it sends it to them, but it's fine. I'll be like, I sent it with my Siri.
No, I can't multitask. I mean, I can try to, but like it'll take me probably like 3 to 5 minutes just to text what I'm trying to text. So like, there's no point.
Yeah, it just depends. Sometimes they just be calling.
Well, too, it's because like my car's so low, so I have to like be physically aware that if there's potholes, like I'm not trying to mess up my bumper. I would rather like not text you back than mess up my car. I'm sorry. Like, for real.
Or
though.
hit someone.
Or not. Oh well, yeah, hit someone. Sorry, hit someone.
Bro.
Whatever.
I
Well,
can't, dude.
Allegedly. My windshield's really tinted too, so it's already dark as it is. So
Wait,
like,
do you have trouble driving at night or like seeing?
I got used to it.
Okay.
But I will say, like, in the country, it's really dark. Yeah. Like, it's kind of scary. Honestly, like, I don't like driving my car at night, especially if I don't know, like, if I'm driving somewhere where I'm familiar with the roads, I don't mind taking my car. But if I'm going somewhere where I don't know, like, it's really hard to see if there's potholes.
Yeah.
And that's something that I really need to look out for. Or, like, you know, when you're driving through like a road and it's kind of like an older road where the lines aren't like bright white, it's like almost faded out.
Yeah.
Like gray, like almost matching the road. Like it's really hard for me to stay in the line. And I know for sure sometimes when it's raining, like, you know how
dude,
I can't see nothing.
and I'm scared because like I haven't had to drive that when it's raining, so I'm curious to see how that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or have you guys been on the freeway like at that specific time during golden hour when the sun's beaming so you can't see the lines?
I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
That shit freaks me the fuck out.
Well, you know when it's raining and you're driving too close to a car and all that water's going back out your window and you can't even see the line. Yeah. Like when it's raining where like all the rain's like up and you're like, oh, where's the line?
No, heck no. I don't know how people be driving in the snow. Have you ever driven in the snow?
That shit's scary. I've never driven in it, but like just the thought of it sounds fucking scary looking.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
know
I'm too scared of like black ice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared of too.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cause I know like sometimes not sometimes, but during Christmas time and like New Year's Eve time, because her birthday's so close to New Year's Eve or New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, her family, we started doing this thing where instead of doing like presents or like whatever, we kind of combine Christmas and New Year's Eve together. And then we'll go like up in the mountains, which I hate that because like if it's snowing, I'm not trying to put no chains on the tire and like having to worry about like slipping and sliding. Yeah. I'm like, we can go high, but we can't go too high.
Bless you.
Salud.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Tillie, was that the only question you had? No, you had one more, no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Okay. How do you react when someone hits on you?
I like it. I flirt back. I'm not
Really?
even gonna lie. So it just depends on how hard, like, if it's like.
Of course you
Hold
would.
up.
Kayla, does
She's
this
like
bother
ego.
you?
Wait,
No.
Okay.
She just is a very much an ego person. Like,
what?
fueled by ego. Like, you like when people are like,
Oh yeah, I do.
You like
So
to know that
DM
people
me.
think you're.
like
No.
stroke that ego.
So conceited. Just
No,
kidding.
like honestly, I like it, but it depends on how they do it. Because if you come at me roughly, like you think you got me, and I'm just like, then I'll start fucking. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, okay, be for real.
Yeah.
But if they
Yeah.
do it in like in a nice way, then I'm like, oh, like cool. Hey, you never know who you're gonna meet. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I get irritated though. I'm not gonna lie.
When someone hits on you,
Yeah, like men.
well, it's because it's
They
because
have no game sometimes.
I've seen how guys come up to you, and I feel like it's totally different with me. Everyone comes up friendly. With you, I notice all they do is they come up to you and they just put a beer in front of you, and they expect something.
Like it's
Really?
more like
Yeah. Like like we're at a bar, right? And someone will just come up with 2 drinks, and he's like, "Oh, I got this for you," and like just be like so like rude about it. You know what I
That's
mean?
actually weird. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. It's
And he was like,
very-
"Hey, I think you're fine. Like, I got you a drink. Like, oh, you think that's confidence? No, that's like low key kind of freaky." Versus like guys come up to me, they're like, "Hey, like I was sitting across from there, I saw you," and like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's different. It's a different approach. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just depends. But
It's like almost like, oh, I got you this drink, so I expect you to talk to me.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
fucking weird.
yeah, I don't like that. I just don't like men.
Okay, for me,
Felt that,
if the
felt
guy
that.
is like not that attractive, but I'm like, okay, he's brave though, I'll like play around and maybe flirt back. But if
that's
he's
what I'm
like,
saying.
but if it's just like coming off as like, oh, he think he could just pull me because he just wants to, I'm like, dude, I'm not interested.
You know when you can tell if a guy's real like too cocky versus like, oh, like it took courage for him to come up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could definitely tell.
I don't know. You just gotta be careful about. I thought there was another thing that you were talking about where, like if you flirt with, like basically if you're like having a conversation with a guy, it seemed as flirting. There was a.
It was a whole like topic that I was gonna do, but I didn't have time to finish. It was about like double standards, basically.
Yeah. But like, have you guys ever had a situation where you were too nice to a guy, and they were like thinking that like you like them more than just a friend? Like, like somebody that you like friend zoned and or something like that.
Huh?
I don't know. I feel like
What?
it's
I'm
like a
sorry.
double standard thing of like
It
if you're
would
nice to like some like a guy, they think that you like them,
Mhm.
whether you do or you don't.
But then when a guy's being nice, he's just being nice. Is that like the double standard?
I don't know. You were the one who talking about it.
Sorry, dude, literally, I don't have it saved at all on my phone.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
for next time then. Have you guys ever had any like near death experiences?
Yes.
I think I don't know if I talked about it on the pod, but I think I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys ever driven on the 65, like going towards like Bakersfield?
I don't like that road.
It's like long and like it's so hard sometimes to pass like drivers.
Mhm.
Well, okay, so we were going southbound 65 and someone was going northbound and someone was trying to pass a car, but we were literally right there. And I kid you not, bro, like we were so close. We almost had like a head-on collision, and my friend, she like swerved into the dirt and like the 65 curved into like a ditch or whatever. And like I was tripping out because I was so fucking scared, but I was like quiet, like in shock. And she starts laughing, and I'm like
a stress laugh or like actual just laugh.
it just sounded like a normal laugh, and I was just like, why the fuck are you laughing? And she's like, why the fuck are you so calm? I'm just like, I don't even know, but like it was so fucking close. And
I
the
feel
guy,
like I would be laughing though.
bro, the guy, like even with us
Like
like
shock.
swerving, he still was on our side. Like he did not give a fuck. I was like, that's
wild.
crazy. I thought I was gonna do
When
that.
was that?
That was like a couple years ago. Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry to move away a little bit, but like when you guys are driving, do you guys pass or do you guys stay?
I pass.
Like if they're driving slow? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, like if you're on like a one way and like like say if you're going to Pismo and it's always like a one way.
I'm
Like for
trying
like
to
the longest time.
pass.
I'm staying. I don't
I
care.
know.
Really?
I don't mind.
She's scared of those semis coming out.
It depends because like I know how those roads are. Like if it's a straightaway, yeah, but like people will be passing when it curves, and I'm like, dude, you guys are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Not when it curves. I'll wait. I don't mind the wait, but if I'm trying to get somewhere, also I'm an impatient driver.
I know. I hate. It's funny because like my job basically has that, but like I just don't normally like driving like too far like distances.
Mm-hmm.
So but do you pass though? Like when you do drive or no? You just kind of stay.
If it's on the freeway, I like to weave, bro. Like, but if it's a single road and it's like an okay speed and I don't need to be somewhere really fast, I'll just put my shit on cruise control and just chill.
Yeah, see,
same.
when I drive on cruise control all the time. That's why I'm like, oh, I don't really care, bro. Like, allegedly, my tint is dark everywhere, illegally. So I don't allegedly I don't need to be speeding.
No, I think it's just in general. Even before that,
What?
it's just because after your ticket, you got spooked and you just started driving like a grandma.
Dude, yeah.
How much was your ticket?
It was like over $1,000. I'm not doing that again. And then my insurance was high for the longest time because I was the age of freaking 21 and 25 with a sports car. So
Wait,
that thing was like
Why was your ticket over $1,000?
108 and a 65.
Isn't that like a misdemeanor or something
It's like
like
an
that?
You could have gotten your license taken away.
Yeah. So he told me, he was like, the next one you get, you're getting your license taken away. But he also tried to impound my car that night. And I had just gotten
Oh,
it
you
too.
guys told us about the story. It was whenever you were in the passenger seat.
Yeah, and she tried speaking for me, and he told her to shut up, basically.
Oh,
And then they had me get out of the car and do like the whole DUI test and like the breathalyzer and everything. He's like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna take your car and impound your car and take you to jail. And I was like, oh my god, bro.
They're being all like,
And it just
"Sorry,
sucked
man."
because
I
like
was like,
that was like my first like car purchase. So obviously I was 21 with a sports car. Now with a crazy ass like speeding ticket on my record, my insurance plus my car payment together was like almost $1,000.
and you
Did you
didn't
do
do traffic
driver's-
school?
They wouldn't allow it.
'Cause
Actually I did do traffic school, but it didn't do anything.
it wasn't removed from because of the severity of it.
Damn.
And what's crazy, I think I talked about it a little bit, but like during this time I was also in the police academy, so he kept drilling into me. He was like, I was like, oh my gosh, bro.
I gotta pay my speeding ticket still.
You said that the last few episodes ago.
I know, dude. I keep
You gotta
forgetting.
get on it.
It's like $300.
Dude, it'd be expensive for what? I'm like, dude.
They're like, don't do it again, or do it again so we can rip you off.
See, that's the thing. That's another reason why it's like, do I really have an extra $300 to spare to be going like to be there 5 minutes earlier? Like,
Fuck no.
if you think about it, you're paying what $300 for 5 minutes.
No,
basically.
literally.
So you just
you
don't
know
get
what?
caught, bro.
That like sparked a like little side tangent too. Is like, what does it have to do with like if they're trying to like, you know, protect people and it's all about like it not being dangerous? Then why wouldn't they like if we do get caught speeding or running a red light or whatever? Why don't they just throw you in jail for a couple of days? Nobody would do it again.
Damn. How many speeding tickets have you gotten?
Me?
Yeah.
One. One.
Down.
I've gotten 3.
You've gotten 3.
So you would be in jail for three times for a couple days. That's actually crazy. If that was the scenario.
Yeah, I had to do traffic school for 2 of them, but I can't do 3 apparently. So
I did 3 too, but one of them was when I was in high school. I was underage.
I forgot about that one.
That was my first one, and I was in a school zone, and I was going. It wasn't like too bad. It was like 40 and a 25, and because I was
motorcycle cup.
yeah. When I got that, I had to go to traffic school with my mom on a Saturday. at
wait,
a
you actually
church.
went there physically? You didn't do it online?
No, I had
had
to
to.
because I was underage with my mom.
Oh my!
I had to get it signed off and
What?
everything, and then I
Was
got
you all mad?
huh? No,
Oh.
she was like, "Man, those stupid motorcycle cops."
Period. Your mom got your back. Imagine if you ran a curb. Man, fuck that curb.
Hey, you know what? She better be because the only reason why I got that speeding ticket because I wasn't supposed to be at school at that time. I was dropping off my brothers to school for
my
her,
God.
so I would have been like, if you would have woke up, I didn't have to drive him to school.
Stop. Not the flip.
No.
Not the gaslighting.
Hey, I'm the child, not the parent. I don't need to be at school until 9. Like, why am I up at 7?
Near death experience.
Near death experience.
Damn, that topic changed like
I
so
know.
I know.
Near death experience. I feel like there's like been a lot. I mean, I feel I've talked about it like that one episode a long time ago when he talked about like I've always almost died in like car accidents. Yeah. If it's not that, it's probably like overdose or something.
Wait, what?
Thought I was gonna die.
What'd you allegedly take?
Allegedly, I took Molly.
Did you have like a bad trip or something?
Yeah.
Dude, mine is exactly spot on with you, Ollie. Like, it's either if it's not a car crash, it's that.
Yeah.
Mine was allegedly I had Molly. I drank a whole bottle of wine to myself, and I was hitting some girl's like a random bitch's blunt, and I was over here like it all hit me at once, dude.
You just feel like you're gonna die, huh?
Yeah.
You can feel your heart beating.
I couldn't breathe. I was manually breathing.
Yeah.
I was on the floor like timing my breath. So my friends were like, "Are you good?" I was like, "Can you call the ambulance?" No, she's fine. And I literally remember crashing out when they said that. Oh, she's fine, guys. Leave her. I'm like, I'm never trusting any single one of you guys again.
Would you have wanted them to call the ambulance?
Yeah. I was freaking out. I was like, I need an IV.
No. The ambulance.
The ambulance.
If I get too under the like influence of something and that I feel like I lose control, I always like breathe through my nose and I'm like, and I really just try and like focus on that because I feel like when you mouth breathe, it makes you more anxious. I don't know.
I was just getting anxious because you know when you're rolling, you're like. So I was over here like I can't see.
Dude, I did sit myself to make sure I'm still like there, like I could still feel.
Yeah.
Cause like you know when you're just like oh.
And I remember in my head I had engraved in that time because I heard you tell me it once and I always remembered it. Like I wanted to get it out of my system before I went to sleep. So I was freaking out because I couldn't get myself to stay awake. That's why I was crashing out. I was like, guys, please. Yeah. She was scary.
If not that, it was also the other time that we almost got robbed.
No, that low key.
That one
I
scared
felt that.
me.
I was like, you know what?
Wait, when did you guys get robbed?
That whole
When
situation
we
of that
almost got
hotel and like the hole in the curtain.
What?
I don't remember you guys talking about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
neither do I.
Yeah.
Story time.
Okay.
Story time.
I know.
Story time. Dude, I swear I've talked about this a few
I don't
times.
know.
Okay, so we were going to a Halloween rave. It was very last minute. It was like, hey, you want to go? And we're like, yeah. Bought the tickets. I got off work at like 9. We packed our bags, and I had to stop by my mom's house to pick up like an extra luggage. And then by the time we got stuck in traffic, so we were headed to like San Bernardino. And I got stuck in traffic, still traffic at 2 a.m. For like the longest time, and we still had like maybe an hour left. And then after the traffic started moving, we were like, hey, just book the nearest hotel. Like, I don't even care. Book the cheapest one. Like, I don't care. It ended up being in San Bernardino.
Oh my god.
At a Motel 6?
Bruh.
At a Motel 6.
That's your first mistake.
Hey, it was an $80 hotel, bro. And honestly, I had almost been up for like 24 hours already. And I was driving, and I was like, dude, it's literally 4 a.m. Like, I'm ready to go to sleep. And so we pull into... So we get off the freeway.
So bad.
The hotel was off of the freeway. And there was a bright 7-Eleven right across from it, and everything else was pitch black.
Oh, hell no.
All right. Get off the freeway, we turn left, we turn right, and the hotel's right there, right across from the 7-Eleven. I pull in, there's the homeless man sleeping on the staircase. And then I was like, oh, do we check in the lobby? And so, like, I look at the lobby, right? The lobby isn't open. It's literally a plexiglass, like a cashier, like, you know what I mean? Like one of those slide your ID underneath the thing, and then...
That's so good.
And I was like, oh, hell nah, bro.
And I think I got out by myself.
No, I got out with you.
You did?
Because I remember I was standing next to you, and I noticed that there was a gentleman who was like 6 foot tall with his hood on, looking at us, and I was like, and even then I was like, bro, like, But I was like, you know what? It's fine. We're going to be inside. It's not like they can break in. Like, you know, I was like, oh, it's fine. Like,
That's crazy.
just get back in the car. And the way that this Motel 6 is, like, how it looks is basically one big square. We ended up parking in the middle of the parking lot. And Kayla was like, hey, just leave our stuff inside. Because when we had parked, we kind of were like looking around at our surroundings because we already knew we weren't at a good area. One, there was like a big, tall, 6-foot dude just walking around the parking lot for no reason. And then we noticed there was another girl on the second floor, and it's only a 2-story like hotel, and she's standing on the second floor and she's looking at us while we're parked, smoking a cigarette off of the balcony. And I'm just
they're
like,
plotting on you guys.
no, 100%. And so there's only 2 staircases to our room, one in the middle, one at the very corner, and our room was at the very corner of the hotel. So then me and her, we get out of the car, right? We don't bring anything with us, and we're walking up the stairs through the middle towards the girl who's smoking the cigarette upstairs, right? And we are going up the stairs, and while we're going up the stairs, the dude who has his hood on starts walking towards us. And then
Up the stairs,
the girl tells him something, and I didn't know they were together. And she had said something, but me and her were so aware of our surroundings, we're like, oh shit, they know each other. So as we're going up the stairs, and she told him something, he ended up going towards the other stairs. And our room was at that corner, like where the stair meets the top half. Our room was right there.
That's low-key smart of them. Like the way that they're going about it right now, I'm just like, yeah.
And then literally as we're going up the stair, me and Kayla, we kind of walk faster. Like we pass her and she's looking at us. And her door's open to her room and she's just looking at us, like watching us go to our room. And then as we're like passing her and we're almost to our room, we see the guy like almost up the stairs. And me and her are literally right there freaking out. And so
someone trying to do the key. I'm like, come on, bitch.
Because normally the keys are like they're wireless now, right? Where you can just tap it. No, you had to like enter it. So we're just kind of like, you know, the scary movies when they're panicking, like can't put the key in the keyhole. So we did that, right? Right as we opened the door, we went in real quick, closed it, and he was right in front of our door.
No fucking way.
He stopped. He actually stopped.
He was literally, the stairs are right here. This is our door. And he was just like meeting the top of the stairs.
Yeah, and we closed the door and we slammed it. And then me and her, we were like, you know when your heart's racing?
Yeah.
We were just like, bro, no freaking way, dude.
And your guys' luggage and stuff, was it still in your car?
In the car. Trunk, yeah, we did not carry anything with us. And I'm glad we did, because that would have slowed us down 100%.
No, like we were like, when I tell you, we were like, once we hit that girl and she said that to him and I saw him like switch, like he was doing some, like he was focused on other things, but he literally like just switched and was like walking up the stairs, you know, like
because he wasn't doing
anything. It was
anything
with purpose. It wasn't like oh dude, like he was walking, and I was like, oh hell no.
And me and Kayla, we go in the room, right, and we're like, the adrenaline, you know, it's 4:00 in the morning, and I'm like, bro, like our adrenaline is up. And then we look at the curtain. There's a freaking hole in the curtain, like a circle, like
a bullet hole,
like a peephole, like, you know, when like those trap house type.
Hell no.
And I was like, bro, no way. And then we're kind of like looking through the peephole, and that dude, he goes to like her and she's talking, and I'm like, bro. And then like we're just kind of watching them for a while, and he's just kind of like circling our car, like he's circling around the parking lot, because like obviously.
Wait, time out. Was the peephole? Was it his room? Like, was it connected to his room where he could see through to you guys?
No, it looks like literally one of those like trap hotels where like it's like a peephole to see who's coming out.
That's fucking
crazy, you know what I mean?
Dude.
And I was like, bro, there's a hole in our curtain, bro. Like, are you dead ass?
And it was right in the bottom, right by the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, dude, I gotta pee, because now I got a nervous pee, right?
Yeah.
And I'm peeing, right? And I'm looking at the floor. Tell me why there's blood stains, like splatter. And I'm just like, no
like
way,
underneath the sink,
dude.
where you wouldn't normally look, but because she's short, like you could see like it's underneath.
It's like splattered, and I was like, bro, no way, no freaking way. Me and her were like, honestly, for me, I was tired at that point, and I was like, let's just go to sleep. Like,
yeah, right.
And I was like, I'm not sleeping,
dude. I would have slept in the car.
And you know what sucks too is even though our room was on the corner, there was one room right behind it. So there was like a little hole where he could have like hid and then like come out if we were to try to come out, right? And literally, we were waiting for them to go inside. They would not go inside.
You're just doing laps.
Just doing laps. And what's another... At 4 a.m, bro. And what's another scary thing is, there was someone on the bottom floor underneath us, and she had yelled out. She said, "Get off of her." And then you just hear the door slam.
You hear, "Get off of her, get off of her," and it's like commotion, and then door slam. And I was like, we're in some weird shit right now. We need to get the hell out of here. I was like straight like, all right, what's the plan?
And then so we call up the guy, the lobby, right? They're like, "Hey, can you walk us to our car?" But the guy was being sus as hell too, because he was standing back.
Mm-hmm.
Like he
wasn't walking fast.
Because he knew
He was walking slow, and he stood like back.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was freaking weird, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He walked us to our car, and we're like, "Here." He's like, "Oh, you guys aren't staying?" And we're like, "Nah." And but we waited for the guy to call. Like, right, literally, it was weird because that guy, when he came up to our room, the freaking guy on the bottom, where'd he go? Like, he was gone.
Yeah, they literally dispersed. Yeah, it was weird.
And then so, but when we were leaving, he tried running in front of our car to like stop us.
Yeah.
Wait, the guy, the
No.
No.
Oh,
the other guy. He came out of nowhere. So the guy walked us.
Side.
So the guy walked us to our car. We got in the car and we started leaving. As we were leaving, he walked in front of the car, and I fucking sped up. And I was like, I don't even care if I scrape my car, because normally like speed bumps, I go really slow, angle it. I was like, nope. Because he literally tried to walk in front of the car. I was like, I'm not stopping in the middle. Like, I'm not doing this, bro.
Dude, yeah.
And then we ended up leaving, but that was the story. We ended up going to the hotel that we were actually supposed to stay at, and then they were like, "Oh well, there's no rooms tonight," and like everywhere was booked because it was like a big event. And then we were like, we ended up going to like some parking lot, and we fell asleep. We only fell asleep for like 2 hours because it was.
Did you get a refund?
No.
Oh.
They wouldn't refund me. I tried to, but they didn't give me a refund.
So literally, we got to the parking lot probably like at 5. We woke up at 7. So we only had like a little last stop. And it was wintertime, and it was cold as hell.
Fuck that
And
shit.
so we ended up going to this diner, right? And I started looking up the reviews on this hotel. Tell me why that hotel is known for like sex trafficking and like prostitution and everything, bro.
And you know what's crazy is like that's if you just look at like Google reviews and things like that. But on hotels.com, none of that is there.
None of that showed.
None of that is there.
Because it's staged, and they want it to. That's the whole point. They want to lure people.
No,
there.
and there was a bunch of stories on there about like there was a whole bust that happened in that area, and I was like, dude, that's freaking.
There was
crazy,
also like
bro.
a family that had stayed there, and they were saying that people were coming up to them and like crazy eyeing them and like always like going in front of their window, and they had kids with them. I don't know, all kinds of stuff. And I was like, oh,
well, I
my
mean,
God.
that Motel 6 was basically a sex trafficking ring area, basically, and we didn't know that, so we almost got caught in something very bad.
That shit's fucking scary. And he was this close to being like to getting you guys.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Honestly, I wish you guys would have brought your luggages. I know you guys were like, oh, we'll just leave it, but you guys would have had something to like, bitch, get the fuck away.
Yeah.
Swing on him. What the heck? Use that shit as a weapon. At least have some kind of form of protection rather than just your bodies. That's scary.
That's why I was like, bro, this is why I need a gun. Because, like, nah. But,
You'd have been
Or bear spray.
but yeah, no, ever since then, I'm just like, bro, we can't be doing this. No, but, like, I was, like, stressing out because, like, are they trying to just, like, I'm like, if you guys want, like, whatever we have in the car, take it. Like, the only thing that I had that I was, like, stressing about was, like, my camera in the trunk, but I was like, bro, that's not even worth it, bro. Like, you could take it, bro. I'm not even mad at it.
No, you could just tell the intention. As soon as we got out of that car and we started walking up those stairs and I was like looking, I was like, nah, it's all bad.
But yeah, that was a more in-depth story.
How
That's
about you?
scary.
Oh, I already said it.
Then
Oh,
yours is?
the Molly and stuff.
Oh yeah, you did. That's crazy. I've had a bad come down from that too. And I'll never
it
do it
wasn't
again.
cool. Yeah.
I feel like I don't
Does
know.
self-harm count? I'm just kidding.
Damn.
That's crazy.
No, okay.
She said.
Cut my life into pieces. All right, no, sorry. Okay.
I like how is that the
Impulse.
first song you think of when
Yeah.
you think of like emo? Mine
Like
is like where are you?
Yeah.
Go away your time on me, you're alright.
Oh, this is crazy.
I have a would you rather question.
Okay.
I know earlier I said I wanted to see your guys' like what you guys think would be like the opposite of it, but I think it'd be better as a would you rather.
Okay.
So, would you rather have a performative male manipulator as a son, right? So like the kind of guy who's like just doing everything a girl would like, you know, like textbook definition, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to this because I know she'll like that, or I'll wear a tote bag, drink a matcha, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. For the
Or-
female gaze.
For the female gaze, or would you rather have a female Twitch streamer with pink cat headphones for $1, like a Discord kitten?
I'm-
First one probably for me.
I'm gonna pick the first one.
First one.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I just can't. The gaming thing. It gives me the ick. I just
She'll change her voice for on
Like,
Discord.
Yeah.
I
Okay, so
don't
the
know.
girl thing, it gives me the ick as well because like, okay, when I think of people who game, I feel like it gives me a little bit of introvert, kind of just to themselves.
Like chronically online.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and always worried about like the outside world of how they're being perceived and just like not confident, right? Versus the first one, which is you said like
The male manipulator.
he's confident, he's out there, you know, like
Well, damn.
He's out
Okay.
there.
He
respect it.
you know what I mean?
He
Like
knows what he's doing.
he cares about his appearance. Like as much as people don't like people like that, it does get them places, and I've seen it, and it's scary how that works.
But also there is like, you know, the girl gamers who get money. They make money.
That is
changing
true.
their voice like, hi,
Hi.
how are you? It's always between like the hi to the hey. Yeah, like the seductive.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
I think it's just cringy.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'd be like. Wait, get off that thing. Take those cat ears off. What are we meowing? What are we
But,
doing
okay.
today?
so
Or furry?
So in a short sense, are you giving the option of basically good looking guy but is broke versus not good looking?
No, I'm
girl?
giving you two cringe options. They're both
Oh.
cringy in their own way.
Cringy.
Well, because that's kind of like how I kind of like dumb it down for myself. It's like, okay, so you have
Like it's the type of boy that'd be like, oh, what's your favorite food? And you'd be like, oh, In-N-Out. Oh, me too. What's your favorite color? Red. Oh, me too.
it's like
Oh, I don't know.
That or the girl online. Yeah.
I don't have anything against gamers, but those people specifically, those streamers, their voice changes, they make the streaming life like their personality, and I just can't. It's just
yeah,
cringy.
I'll agree. I'll agree with that. At least with the other. Well, no, because then the guy he's just kind of saying whatever you're saying just to get in your pants. So it's like he's also just agreeing, but he's not changing his voice unless you ask him to. Probably.
Yeah.
He's probably like.
I
He
want
may
you
not
to
have
be
a
a
different
gamer
voice.
and put kitty ears on. He's like, yeah, I'll do that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with my answer though.
The boy.
Well, wait, why did you choose the girl?
Yeah.
But why though?
The man is out here like trying to form himself to get in so many different girls' pants. Who's to say he gets into the wrong girl's pants? He gets syphilis. Syphilis or something. But the girl is strictly online. The bitch is not getting touched. Okay, she's gonna be
Oh,
clean.
I guess that's true.
My daughter will be fine, protected in her room, chilling.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
Maybe she
I
can
still-
make me retire. Be like, yes, baby, keep that voice up.
You never know. You never
You
know.
never know. That
That is
very
a
true.
good option though. That is a good debate though. I could see where you're getting at with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I feel like it's safer.
You got my hair in your.
No.
Sorry.
What happened? Oh, that's weird. I didn't even say my near-death experience. I forgot.
Oh, my bad.
Damn, I thought yours was the same as mine. Oh, besides that one, I think I've told this story too. Okay, do you know like those spring falls? Do you know in Springville?
Like a waterfall?
Yeah.
Oh, why did you just say waterfall, bro?
Okay. What did I say?
Springfall.
Okay.
Springfall.
You know what okay, so basically a waterfall, right? In Springville, they have this really cool, I mean, they have a lot of cool areas, but it's basically all rock and people jump off of them and like you go swimming there.
Oh, you're talking about Coffee Camp.
I don't know where it was.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it. So basically a lot of people go swimming up in the mountains and it's right before a waterfall. And for me, I'm not the best swimmer. And so I remember one time I was getting too close to the waterfall. And as you get closer to the waterfall, the current is heavier. One, I'm not a good swimmer. But the water wasn't deep enough, so I was able to walk. But because I was in like a rock area, like we were swimming in a rock area, when I was trying to walk the opposite way against the stream, there was like, you know, that green, not green, but like it's like
The moss.
It's like it's like
slimy.
it's like slimy.
Ugh.
So as I'm trying to walk against the stream, it was pulling me more closer to the waterfall, and I can't swim. If I would have tried swimming, I would have fucking, fell. And so I'm like freaking out. I'm trying not to panic because I know once you start panicking, that's where everything goes wrong. So I'm like, Gisela, grab a branch. Come grab me.
Wait, who'd you go with?
Like JD, Chelsea.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
know who
okay.
else. And so she's literally walking, like, not in the water, just like along the side, trying to reach for me. And I'm like, dude, literally, come get me, because like literally the waterfall's right there.
Oh my God.
And I'm starting to freak the fuck out. Dude, I literally was about to freak out. Last minute, she just yanked me out, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God, that's
I
scary.
didn't stay in the water after that. I literally just sat there, and I was like, I'm not getting in.
Dude, it's crazy how easy like we can die.
No, when you really think about it, it could be anything.
It could be
Death by
literally
waterfall.
1,000 ways to die like every day.
But literally, and you know what's crazy is that she's the only one that heard me. Everyone else was like over there, and I was like literally by this waterfall that's about to like
Take your ass.
literally to the point I was so close, like I could see over the edge, bro. Like
and
I
that
was
shit
like,
ain't nothing to mess with either, because I get a lot of drownings over there.
Do you really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because imagine if you were to fall, if you got in the water down there, since there's some coming down still, you're still going to be dragged under.
And they say that
Yeah.
the current further down in the water is stronger.
Strong as fuck.
Dude, literally,
drown.
it wasn't a short waterfall either. It was a like very, very far down because we were so
Fuck that
high.
shit.
It wasn't like a small like little water. It was like a long one, like the ones that you would see at Yosemite. Like it was like a long one, and I was freaking out, dude. And I was like,
Wait, were you like a
know.
teenager? I need context. Like, how old were you?
I was like 11.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah. Ever since then, every time people invite me to go up to the mountains, and like I see people jumping off rocks, and I'm like, oh, it looks cool, but not for me.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm good.
I don't think I could jump off a rock either. Like maybe like if I would have did it when I was younger, when you just like, oh, like I'll be fine. There's nothing in the water.
Wait, Tillie, do you ever get calls for people like jumping off waterfalls and then like obviously them hitting their head on a rock or something? Because I feel like that's very possible. Like I have some crazy friends who would jump off bridges or like very high things into the water. I'm like, you don't know what's underneath there. There could be a pipe. Like a walk to remember. They jumped off of
Yeah,
it
that's
and
crazy.
he hit a pipe.
I've
like,
never
you know
had
what
a
I'm saying?
call. I've never had a call like that, nor have I heard of anyone. Because, like, dude, we live here in the Central Valley. Like, what are the odds? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get this too often. If anything, it would probably be here in Fresno, but I don't get anything like that.
Your most common is like car accident related. I'm assuming, right?
Well, it's like the season's changed. So, like, right now, drownings are popular. I've had 2 3-year-old drownings in 1 week.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, which river? Or do you know?
It was in a pool.
in a pool.
Yeah. So one of them was it was like late at night. They weren't watching their 3-year-old kid, and somehow he went into the backyard, and they found him in the pool, and he died.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So
The other
serious.
one was also pool, but he made it,
No.
but
Oh,
critical condition.
damn.
Dude, I was telling them before you came, I was like, I just recently watched The Guilty with my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, how does Tillie do it? Like, how do you go to sleep? Like, don't you ever get traumatized?
When I first started my job, yeah, but now honestly, like I just like have a dark sense of humor sometimes. Like I have to just like laugh it off to be able to like fuck it. It's another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And graveyard is crazy too. Oh my God. I think the well, it's not really sleep deprivation, but like the off schedule and like all this random shit happening, I would freak out.
I don't know.
Can you lose your mind?
I
Well,
lose my
right now,
mind.
I'm like
Surrounding
low
the
key.
walls.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is Kayla she had an interview to do that, and then I drove her because I drove her to her interview, and we were sitting in the parking lot. She's like, I don't think I want to do this.
Yeah.
And I told her too, because when I was going to the police academy, I was telling her like that's something that I would have to do, but I didn't want to do that. And I was like, I don't think you're gonna like it. Like I really don't think you're gonna like it. And then we literally
It's
sat
not for
there and she
everyone. You
left.
have to have thick skin for that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Okay, well, my near-death experience was when I was really young. I like witnessed somebody like get shot up in front of me.
That is so traumatic. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait, how young?
15.
You saw someone get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the head or?
Like body. Like it was like gang related. It was basically I was at a party. It was in the country. I was with my friend. We had just got caught up sneaking out. Her grandpa called her and was like, hey, like, where are you guys? And we were playing it off because we were only probably like 20 minutes away from the like her house.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh, like we're in the back. And she lived in a country house, so it like it would have made sense.
Yeah, you
for
guys were able
timing
to get
wise.
away with it.
Yeah, and so anyways, we're like walking back to the car, and as soon as we hit like the first vehicle, like you just hear automatic
my
weapons. Yeah, and so like, and it was a pretty like fat like house party. Like there was probably at least like 60 people there. And so like we were just all in the fields like going into like, because it was like tree orchards, so we were like all like kind of like hunkered down over there. But like it's such a weird thing too, because I literally like so clear still to this day, like as soon as it happened, I felt my whole leg go numb, and I swear I thought I was shot. I thought I was shot, and it's
Were
not
you freaking out?
no, like it was just instantaneous. Like as soon as I saw what was happening and we like went to the ground like next to the tree orchard, I fell, like I felt like, you know when your foot goes to sleep, like it was just this one leg and it was completely asleep, and I was like, oh my god, like I think I'm shot.
Her mind was playing tricks on her.
I was like, oh my god.
And then I'm like telling my friend, I was like, dude, like, am I shot? Like, look at my leg. And mind you, I'm wearing like this small little black mini dress, you know?
Were you wearing
And-
heels running through the
Yes,
orchards?
and we were wearing heels because this was a time where like if you went out, you're wearing like stiletto heels, okay?
Love that.
And so anyways, and she's like, you're good. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I can't feel my leg. And mind you, there's still gunshots happening. And then we're like hiding out in the orchards. Like, we're pretty deep. Like, all these people are just like in there. And then finally, like, all these cars are like leaving and stuff. And we're like running back, and you just see like the person just there.
How'd you guys get home? So what did you guys do after that?
So we were like running towards like the street, because this is like, you know, the country homes where it's like surrounded by orchards, like, and it's like a little bit of a drive to like where their house was.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we were like literally like going through the fields, like not even on the street, because there was like cops and helicopters and like stuff coming, and like it was just a very chaotic situation. And finally we got a hold of like a friend of a friend to come get us.
You know what's crazy is, speaking of like orchards and stuff like that, do you remember that one time your friend had thrown a party at her house, and the cops like raided it, and they had the freaking helicopters, and they had the cops go through the vineyards?
No, literally,
But
it was like
it's-
that similar to that.
It's like crazy, because I remember when that was happening, me and a friend were sitting outside in the front yard, and they had like a chain link that said no trespassing on it, and we were just sitting on the bed of the truck, and the cops were like, oh, like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, nothing. And my friend was being like a smart ass. He was like, get the fuck out, like no trespassing, get off the property. And he was being a smart ass, and at the time I was underage. And so, like, obviously, I was hanging out with older people. And then, like, it's because, like, in the backyard, were we having a bonfire that day, too?
It was a bonfire, like, party, but I think it was just because there was a lot of cars parked along the... You know how country roads are,
Okay,
like,
yeah, but they
vineyards?
were, like, burning, like, mattress. It wasn't, like,
Yeah,
a
it was-
little
it was a
bonfire.
fat-
It was, like... They were burning...
It looked like we were doing
brush-
some witchcraft crap or something.
Because there was one time that they had thrown a party there too, and they had like a live band, and they had people with the little circle like hula hoops that were on fire, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
It was very random.
it was very random. But then the cops ended up going through the orchards, which I think was illegal, because how the hell are we gonna be in front telling you guys not to trespass, and then you guys are literally going in through the orchards? I was like, bro, what? Because it was like
they don't know if like if it's a private party, then like unless you're being like what is
A
it,
nuisance.
disruption?
But it was in the country. That's what I'm saying. And then they had the helicopters. I'm like, dude, we're out in the country. Who
Yeah.
are we?
And there was no
nuisancing?
houses around. Like
No.
it was
Well,
surrounded
maybe
by
they were
fields.
looking for someone else though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but I just remember them telling me they're like, Allie, go inside, like to just hide because they were all 21 and I was still underage. Like I was still in high school and I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
17.
okay.
The little baby, but yeah, that's my story.
Just a baby. That's very traumatic.
Yeah, that's why when I hear like fireworks and stuff, I'm like, I get really anxious.
Do you celebrate like 4th of July? Like, do you go out and watch fireworks?
I mean, I'm not really like, not anymore, really.
I don't
but-
like the loud noises. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll go, like if anything for me, I'm down to go watch like the legal fireworks at like the beach or something.
Yeah.
But as far as like doing the handheld ones or like lighting them myself, like I don't care to do that.
Yeah, I'm good off that too, honestly. I don't know. It's whatever. It's not really that exciting. It's the same fireworks on the floor that you've been lighting since you were
See, they're
born.
all the same.
They
Like, I don't
really are all the
understand.
same.
Yeah.
And they're expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so expensive, bro.
It's insane.
Did you know one time it was 4th of July and one of our uncles was holding like the
talking
handheld
about it.
illegal ones and he freaking shot it and it backfired on my car, so there's like a big black burn hole in my hood.
What car? This car or your your
No, that car outside. And I was pissed because I was like, dude, no freaking way. But luckily it came off. It was just kind of like,
Oh, just the mark.
yeah.
Yeah.
But remember that one time they did an illegal and it hit they always do it. The illegals always freaking, what is it called? Fall over. Because remember they were doing it because our grandma, she lives in a cul-de-sac. And I remember one year they were doing illegals and then it fell over and it hit someone's house. And the cops were called on them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then he
Wait,
did
why
that
do
again
I, like,
last
vaguely
time.
remember this. I don't know.
Because they're always doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
I'd be scared.
Facts.
But
Scared of the Leos. Okay.
on that note, I think yeah.
8 minutes.
We are over an hour. Do
Oh,
you guys
okay,
have
cool.
any last questions or are you guys good?
I have a good one.
to
If
end
you-
us off.
If
Okay.
you can see any artist front row, who are you picking?
Drake. No
Why Drake?
questions
Yeah,
asked.
that's crazy. That's a good
Huh?
one.
Wait, why Drake though?
Dude, because all of his albums were very significant in certain time periods of my life. And I started watching him in Degrassi. So ever since he started his music career, every album that he published, even his little mixtapes on YouTube that are not even published, like those days, it was like I grew up with him. So for me, it's Drake.
That's
But
actually a really good one.
mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm hella. I fucks with Giveon right now, and his concerts are in October.
Hold
Oh,
Are
sorry.
you going?
No, I want to go. I want to
You
go
should
so fucking bad.
Wait, I have a
should do it.
question. Have you guys listened to Justin Bieber's new album though?
I don't like it,
I haven't.
Wow, I am
She's obsessed.
I am
with
shocked
the
because
sweet
he
spot.
bro.
he uses
Yeah,
a lot of
listen to it.
samples that have old music in them. Like,
You know what though? Everyone is hyping up his fucking album, and like I can't. The only thing that I can't even say I really like it. His what is it, baby? Oh, baby, or something like that.
Oh,
okay,
Go
okay,
Baby
okay,
Go
hold
or
on,
So
hold
there
on.
you go. I don't even care for that one.
No,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
really
gonna
like
say
that
right
one.
now, his first 5 songs, they're trash. But then if you keep going down, because there's like 21 songs.
Yeah.
If you keep going down, there's a lot of samples in there that replicate. Well, they're the samples, but they
Should've
replicate a
named
lot
this
of older
album.
songs, and I love it. It's like Tender Love. There's what's the other one? He replicates the same music, but I like those ones.
Okay.
Not
It's
the
like
whole.
a Keith Sweat or
There-
like.
there's not a whole
Underbeat.
lot of good songs, but a lot of the samples that I did choose, I do like those ones. But it has to be. I know what you're talking about because me and her tried to listen to the whole album, and there was a lot of songs where I'm like, bro, what is this?
Yeah.
But
But Giveon's album, bro. Every song fucking hit, bro.
yeah,
I'm
I-
obsessed.
He's good. I like him. What about you?
I never listened to Justin Bieber, by the way. To that
Really?
album, yeah, I haven't. I think for me, because I haven't seen them yet, Pierce the Bell.
Oh, okay. That's. a
I
good
would
one.
love to be first row because I know like he'd be crying with people. I'd be like,
Yes.
they were really significant during my middle school emo phase. When
See, kind of like how you're saying that they were like in your emo phase. See, like for me, that's how Drake is. It's like, oh, that was like my
What
young
got you
years,
through some
and
shit.
then my teen years, and then me growing up, and then like my party days.
Let me
and
find
then,
out
like,
you were in your room alone in the dark to Marvin's room.
I was
Dude, that's actually crazy.
with the light burning or
Oh,
a
no
candle
way, candle
burning,
She's just like
just laying there in the dark, just like.
when a good thing goes.
It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of the world. That you had with one girl. Trust issues.
Dude, I fucking love that song.
My heart.
Hey, bro, Drake really has been around for all that shit, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy that you said that. I'm like, damn, he really has, though.
Because I watched him during Degrassi. So that's why I'm like, that's
well,
like...
peak Drake, too. Like, him coming of, like, the album Thank Me Later is literally, like, my freshman year.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gots to love Drake.
Yeah.
The line that hits me is like, you've been crying all night, drinking all summer, praying for your happiness, hope that you
recover.
That's like, that was like when I was going through a breakup too, so I was like, damn.
After the summer,
she's
I'll
in her
recover.
feels.
I don't know.
What about you, Kayla?
That was the album, bro. Crazy.
I think, okay, so like, I don't know. I have two. I can't pick because I'm really in a Chapel Roan right now, so I'd really like to see her front
Chapel
row.
Roan?
She's going on tour in October.
She's gonna do 2
in LA.
pop-up shows in Pasadena, and I'm like, oh, I wanna go.
Go.
But the other one, I like Ariana. If she ever does tour again, I'd love to see her front row.
I miss her music.
I just feel like it's fun. It's also like I don't know.
What happened to her? Did she just stop making music, or
She wanted to focus on her lingerie brand or whatever.
Yeah.
And makeup.
And her makeup and her kids.
I mean, I get it. It's a lot, but like I'm like just an album. Like at least you don't have to tour. Just at least an album.
I will say though, her makeup is fire.
Yeah.
I'd be using that Fenty bomb.
But if you
I love Fenty Beauty.
and she has we went to we were shopping somewhere, and like her whole Fenty brand of like underwear and bras, they had an actual store, and I was like, dude, this is really cool.
Dude, yeah, she has some good fucking businesses.
But if you think about it, she started doing music when she was like 15, and she's like, I don't know how old now.
I wonder if she's just like burnt out.
Well, I was like thinking about this, right? Like a lot of, I don't remember specifically what it was about it, but it was saying something about like it's hard for a lot of people to transition into other things because they kind of make fun of people like, oh, this artist is now trying to go into like makeup, which I feel like they always do, or like, oh, this person's going into perfume. If you look at every artist, how many artists have perfume? Like there's Ariana Grande, there's
Almost everyone, no?
Yeah. There's I think Ken or Kylie or Chloe, one of them.
They all do.
Chloe,
yeah.
They all tried to do it, and then obviously the Kardashians, they tried having their own clothing line. Remember when they had Dash, and then now Chloe's doing like Good American. So like they're all trying to transition, but like Rihanna was able to do that well. Maybe she just doesn't like the touring aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she has kids now too. Yeah. She probably doesn't want to take them on tour.
Her lingerie is peak though. I got a couple sets.
Yeah.
I love
I like peeped them when we went. I was like, she had a lot of good stuff at the store too.
Well, the way that I see it as well is I feel like music is not a stable income because that requires you to consistently make. And honestly, just doing like the producing behind the scenes and just like everything that I do behind the podcast, like it's a lot of work. So I can imagine like being in the studio, like I don't even know what I'm trying to create right now, like, you know what I mean? Versus it's like, oh, I'm doing a clothing line. It's simple. You make it, you sell it for this much, you're making X amount, and I can sell it this here, you know what I'm saying? So it's very more stable compared to doing music.
Especially with makeup, it's like a baseline. It's gonna be foundation, it's gonna be like, you know, like concealer, whatever. Like there's already a baseline. It's just formula wise to make it. So yeah, I guess.
And I fucks heavy with her makeup too. Like,
yeah, she has a lot of good stuff. I just can't use her foundation. It doesn't work for me.
hell
Who did that, bro?
And she aimed it at you too. She's about to get pink.
Me, I'm all.
I feel like this is the third time.
Look
No,
at that
bro.
pink. That pink line was the sign.
I'm scared.
Bro, I got a fucking whiff of it, bro.
No, you're lying. Whoever smells it, doubts it.
Ah, hell no.
All right. Well, on that note,
We're gonna end the podcast because Tillie stunk
she
up
needs
the
to go to the
room.
restroom.
Sorry, it slipped.
Oops.
Alright. Hope you guys like this.
Oh
Enjoy
my
this video.
God.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Alright,
Bye.
Damn, bruh. You gonna hold it?
Goddamn. Nah, I'm gonna slip.
No, that's just why. Like I swear.
No.
You piss me off.
Bro. That was hella. I felt the couch go.
Just smell like Ronnie.
Dude, I felt that through my lips.
Ew! That's fucking nasty.
It lifted the hood from her.
That's crazy.
It fucking shook me. I was like, whoa.